A lot of us have hopes and dreams to see Africa being rebuilt where there's skyscrapers, the country's currently growing. It's a slow progress. Slow progress is better than no progress. Every African country is going through their ups and downs, but I do believe that Africa is the future. So in this video, a reaction review video, let me show you how Somali Mogadishu is currently being developed, and it's actually growing and it's becoming a better place to be, a lot more safer. Buildings being built, apartments being built, infrastructure is getting better. So let's get into the video and let's just see how the new Somali is being developed.
The sounds of construction in Somalia's capital, Mogadishu, reverberate across the city. Cranes dot its skyline. If you look anywhere in the city, you'll see new modern multi-story buildings. This is what has been replacing bullet-scarred houses after decades of war.
We have 3 floors parking and the rest.
Abdi Rizak Ali Warsame is building the tallest apartment block in the city. He says most of the units were sold even before they came into the open market.
Thousands of people now, engineers, doctors, are working and coming to work for Somalia. So all of those people need is a demand is. And imagine the city is expanding. I can call now Mogadishu one of the fastest cities in terms of growing, in terms of population.
Real estate developers are especially happy with the booming market. They're breaking ground every other month. A few years ago, we wouldn't be standing in the middle of town like we are now. Things have really changed. More people are moving into the...
Now, if you're not familiar with Somali, once again, it is a place, it's a Muslim country where a lot of the times the women cannot show their hair. Now, you're probably wondering why women can't show their hair. Well, it's a religious reason. It's because you're supposed to only be able to show your hair to your husband. So anytime a woman, as her, she's a reporter in Somali, she's not allowed to show her hair. She has to keep her hair pure. But what I mean by pure, she can't show anybody on the outside. She can show like her family, cousins, brothers, but anybody like in the general public, they can't see her hair. So whoever gets to be married to her, he has access to like seeing her hair in the household. But when they're outside, as in grocery store, at the mall, at the airport, she cannot show her hair. She always has to have her hijab. If you're wondering what a hijab is currently what she's wearing to cover her hair as she's doing her report on the city. Also, the city is slowly growing. If you guys look at it, about 10-20 years ago, the city was not looking like this, but slow progress is better than no progress. The city is currently growing and a lot of real estate's being built out there.
City, we have spoken to a property owner who says that his apartment block is fully sold out. But the cost of renting or buying is beyond many people's reach because there are no proper regulations to protect buyers. Shakur Shidane runs a restaurant. He returned from the UK in 2019 to a country he left when he was 5 years old. He says life here is not easy, but moving back was worth the risk.
The amount that it cost me to live in Salzburg, one of the most expensive cities in Europe, and what it does to live in Mogadishu is very much similar. I'm paying nearly $800 for a 2-bedroom apartment. The internet is an issue, electricity and costs are quite high. But at the same time, I think it's different financial lanes for different outputs come out.
Thousands of diaspora Somalis like Shidane are increasingly making their way home. They say they want to see their city stand on its legs again. Catherine.
Guys, that was a short video. Just wanted to show you guys that every country goes through their ups and downs. Let it be the United States, let it be China, let it be Russia, let it be anybody. But the main goal is to try to rebuild your backyard. A lot of people were forced out of Africa in certain countries, the Congo, Somalia, Rwanda, Zambia, and people fled and went to the United States, Europe, Canada. But at the end of the day, a lot of people are actually realizing that it costs more money to live in the United States. So what they're doing is basically returning home and taking a risk and starting their own businesses, buying real estate, building houses. Now, you're probably thinking, why would you go back there? Well, the cost of living is cheaper and everything is much, much cheaper. Food, healthcare, versus if you're in the United States, Europe, or Canada, everything costs an arm and a leg. He just said he was only paying $800 for rent, which that's unbelievable prices. Anyways, guys, like, comment, subscribe to the channel as I continue to give you guys hotel reviews, restaurants. We travel to different countries. I will react, give you guys my analysis on why I like the place, why I don't like the place. But hey, this is another Somali video and seeing how fast it is growing. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, world. Don't forget, happy birthday to all my good and bad people out there. Don't forget to take a shower, because if you don't, you'll stink.